Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from today. Welcome back to another episode. It's a new week, new interview. So, welcome back to another episode of our interview series with people from different parts of the world doing this business, from different professions and of all ages. Today, my guest is from Japan. Let me introduce her to the screen. Hello, Irene. Thank you for
Hello,
accepting my invite. How are you
the
doing?
pleasure is mine. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good too, Irene. Thank you so much. So as I said, I've started this interview series to share about the business and to let people know how global we are. That we have people from different parts of the world doing this business. So today you are the guest for me, and could you please introduce yourself to our audience, Irene? Like just to know about your background, what you do, and where you're from, and about your family, maybe.
Sure. Thank you so much for that. Hello, everyone. My name is Irene. I am originally from Cameroon, but currently living in Japan. I am a teacher by profession. I teach in kindergarten. So, yeah, and I really love my profession as a teacher. But that notwithstanding, because I need something on the side, I'm also a digital business owner and mentor, just like Javier. Thank you so much for having me on your platform.
No problem. Thank you, Erin. So yeah, kindergarten teacher already. I'm sure you like the your profession because you work with little ones, right?
It's
But
amazing. Yes, it's really amazing. Like sometimes, you know, as moms, some moms really don't have time with their kids. I see it firsthand with what my job, because you see the kids when they are coming and they see mom leaving, they just break down and start crying. And I know deep down in mom's heart too, she's hurting, but they have to go to work. So it's
yeah.
yeah, I see it firsthand.
Yeah, I understand. So that's why many people in our community who are especially new moms, they start this
Yeah.
business, and we I've seen many people who start this on their maternity leave, and they don't go back to their jobs anymore because they have set up their business already in the next like
Yes.
5 to 6
Yeah.
months, and that's a blessing actually for a lot of new moms especially. So yeah, thank you, Aaron. So you said you are working full time, so like before that, like I was about to ask you, how much time do you spend on this business on a daily basis, and how do you manage time for your profession and for this business?
Yes, as our system is automated, that's one of the things that actually like made me the business, because I know that I'm working full time, and if I have to go start an offline business, a brick and mortar business, it will want me to finish my job, then go to the store and open it. But with our system that's running online, we have it is automated. So most of the work is done for me. So when I go to my work, I just have to do a little bit of the work. Sometimes 30 minutes. When I have breaks, I just check on my phone if I have any messages or if I have any emails. So I don't spend more time in the business. I know it is running on automation. And my job, I have to be, like physical job, you have to be there. But when at my job, I don't worry because my business is already taking care of itself. So it's
Yeah,
a no-brainer for people who are out there who think that they are doing full-time jobs and they cannot manage the two. That's not an excuse, because with this business, you have just 10% of the work to do. So you can do it
yeah.
in small portions. You don't have to stay like the whole day checking on your business. No, that's not necessary because the system is doing the work for you. So that's how I try to balance my time.
Great. Thank you, and love the flexibility, right? So all the people who have come, they first mention the flexibility because that's what we need. All of us need the extra stream of income, but if you go for another job, you can't find the same time like this. Like you have to spend more time away from your family and others. So here you can do it whenever you are free in pockets of time when you get during your full time job too. Okay, Aaron. So
Yes.
So thank you for that. But may I ask you why you started this business? And like you had a job already. So what was the reason? What made you start look for another opportunity out there?
Yes, just like I said I love my job, but as you know, the economy is, I don't know where the world economy is going to. Everything is just getting expensive. And before then, I was working full time, though now I have reduced the number of hours just because of this digital business. So before I reduced the number of hours, I used to work really crazy hours. Sometimes I finish work as at about 8:30 p.m. at night. And given that I am a
Mm,
mom, I am at work taking care of other people's kids, and then mine,
mm,
they are not seeing me. It was like I had this mom's guilt. So I wanted to take back my time. I wanted time to spend with my family, more quality time with my family. So I had to look for
mm,
something that is flexible. And when I came across this business and I saw that I can use this business, I can scale it up so much so that I can reduce my normal regular hours. So I just jumped into it. And that's what I'm doing right now. Passionate about helping other people too who are working extra hours or long hours so that they can take back their time and work lesser hours out there and spend more quality time at home. So that was one my reason for jumping into the online space. I wanted to take back my time.
awesome,
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah. Like I mentioned, it's always better to start an online business where you can be with your children and still earn on the side rather than going for another job or like extra shifts and other things, right? So yeah, thank you. So so like when you came across this business, Irene, like did you have any questions? Like if did you have a doubt that if this is a genuine business or not? Like how did you get that answer cleared?
Yes. Yes, when I came across this business, like I wasn't actually looking for a business, though I was looking for something that I can supplement on the
Hmm.
side. But when I came across this business, I saw a lady who was talking about it, and she was a mom and how she
Hmm.
can spend more time with her children. I was like, okay, this sounds like me. So I resonated with her story, and I went ahead to check on the
Hmm.
link, just as the link said, watch a free webinar. So I was like, okay, it is free. So there's nothing to be
Lose.
scared of. So I watched the webinar. When I watched it, I was still like, I'm not sure if this is real. Although I saw people at the webinar talking, and I just brought those people to come and talk. So I didn't take it seriously. I watched another one. I saw different people talking. I was like, okay, I'll keep watching. I watched a couple of webinars. Then I was like, okay, I think even if these people are arranging, they will not have all these different people coming here all the time. So
Yeah.
one that was how I one way I overcame my skepticism. The next way was I
Hmm.
had to stalk the lady's Facebook page. So because I saw it on her page, every time I had to go check, is this person a real person? I saw photos of her and her children. She was posting every day. I was like, okay, this sounds like a real person. And the third way, of course, since there is the trial period, I was like, okay, let me go see what is inside and actually decide if this is something that's real or not. So I took the trial period, and I was blown away with the huge community and how everyone was so welcoming. I was like, this thing existed. Where have I been that I didn't know that something like this existed? So that's how my skepticism just ran away. And I saw people inspiring one another. I was like, okay, this is it. I have to just do something. So that's how
Yeah.
it all started.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I've heard, like, I've seen a few people also who told me that I watched a lot of webinars, like many webinars to confirm that this is a real business. And yeah, like you said, I've also got many people who thought like they might be actors who've come on the workshop and they just act and go, like they
Hmm.
just say something. I'm sure, yeah. So. that's a good thing. Like a good way to overcome your skepticism is like maybe yeah, stalk people, understand that they are real people, and also I mean like when you're added to the community, you can see real people doing this business and they're also paying the taxes. We share about that also in the community. So that's another proof that this is a genuine business, right? We get to pay our taxes
Yeah.
every year. So if our government knows about what we are doing, then it should be a genuine one. So yeah,
Yes.
nice. Thank you for that, Irene. So yeah, so do you see any personal changes, Irene, after you started this business? What personal changes have you seen, like in your lifestyle, or how were you before you started the business, and how what's changed now?
Yes, a lot has changed. For example, I just said that before I used to work these crazy long hours, but because of this business, I have cut down my hours. So now I work and I finish work early. And the first time my kids came back from school, because they usually come back before me. So the first time they came back and met me at home, they were like, "Mom, you didn't go to work today?" I was like, "Yeah, I went to work, but from now on, I'm going to be coming home before you." So the business
Mhm.
helped me to reduce the number of hours I spend at work. And personal development, there's huge changes, because before now I can't find myself talking in front of the camera. Although I'm a teacher, I teach kids, it's easy to talk to kids. But coming in
Yeah,
front of the camera to talk to billions of people, I was like, no, I can't do this. But thanks to the training we've received from this business, there's a lot of really like blessed to be a part of this community, because I've developed as a person. I think differently. Yes, my thinking is so different. Before I started a business, one of the challenges I had was, what will people say when they see me and I say I'm doing something online? Everyone just
yeah,
associates online with scam. So that was
yeah,
one of my challenges. What will I say? What will people say? And when I started doing the business and I took those lessons on mindset, I was like, okay, what matters is how I feel about my business. It is legitimate. I pay taxes, so I don't care what other people think, because those people will
yeah,
not come pay your bills. Even when you
yeah,
are hungry or your family is starving, they will not come and say, "Hey, here is $5. Go use it." So I was just like, okay, what's important is me and my well-being. I don't care what people think. So yeah,
yeah. Nice,
that's it.
nice. Yeah, the mindset change is immense in this business. I've seen my mindset change from like I've become so much positive now, and I have so much gratitude to for everything that I have now. So that's another thing that I've learned from this business. And like you said, Irene,
That's
like coming in front of the camera, many people think that okay, I can't do this. They just think that they can't do this, but we all thought the same. Like we all thought we might not be able to come. We were not comfortable, but we came out of that comfort zone, and now we are coming out. Like that's how we learn new skills, right? Like that's how. And if you can
correct.
come out of your comfort zone, do something new, and if you can earn more than what your job can give you, then why not? Right? And you're not doing anything illegal, right? So you're just
Yeah.
coming out of the comfort zone and doing things that you love. So yeah, good.
True.
Thank you, Irene, for sharing your insights on the business. Thank you so much. But before we leave, do you like do you want to say something to our audience on or like or if people are skeptic or if they have questions or if they are really looking to start the business but they're still like thinking if I have to do this or not? What do you want to say to them?
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, what I would tell our viewers is that it is normal to be skeptical. I was skeptical too. But if you are skeptical and you just stay with your skepticism without doing anything, that's where it becomes a problem. So I was skeptical. What I did was I had to do my own research. I watched a webinar and I asked questions. I took action to actually see what is inside. And when I got all my answers, then I was convinced that this was something I can also invest in. So, what I'm telling you right now is do something, take action. This is just the start of the year 2024. We are talking about a business. We cannot stay here to talk about all of the business. It's like we are going to start lecturing for hours, and that will not still tell you more about this business. So go ahead, wherever you're watching this from, whichever page you're watching this interview, go to the link you see there, click and register with your name and email address. And then you can watch this free webinar. It is free so that anyone can access it. So watch it, and if you want to watch as many as I did, it's okay. Just watch it and make sense of what we are offering you. So it's an opportunity we are offering, and in this webinar, it's in two parts. One, the first part will explain about this system and how you can benefit from the system, and the second part is our system is a user based. So users of this system are coming to give the testimonies. Those are people, before I started, I thought they were just arranged. No, they were not arranged. They are people, they are real people who are testifying about this amazing system we are using. So go ahead, take action. Don't just stay and watch us. We want you to come join us. Take back your
Yeah.
time and enjoy flexibility. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Erin. You've said it all. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining the session. I hope you've got some insights, and I hope you've got some inspiration also. Online space is the one that you have to venture. You have to check that space because it has a huge potential. Don't be stuck in your employee mindset. Don't be stuck in one particular like job, or don't think that it's safe. Come out of your comfort zone, explore more. There are This opportunity is a gold mine, I can tell you that. Explore more, get in, like try to get into our community as soon as possible and explore everything about the business. I'm sure your life will be changed. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Erin, for your time. And I hope you get more and more time with your children. I hope you get to do this business full time soon and stay back with your children full time. Okay, thank you, Erin. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining our session.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll meet again next week with another person from maybe another country and another profession. Thank you. Bye bye.